Well, in some way, shape, or form, everybody's pretty much given their thoughts on Call of Duty Black Ops. And yes, I know I am very late with this game impressions video, but hey, better late than never, and it's another video for you guys to enjoy of Neo. So, Call of Duty Black Ops. A lot of things have been said about it. Some good, some bad. Some say it's the best Call of Duty game to date, while others put it under Call of Duty 3. Yes, believe it or not, people have said that Black Ops is worse than Call of Duty 3. Where am I in this dream pool? I'll have to say that I'm mixed on Black Ops. It does a lot of things good, but at the same time, it applies that same philosophy that Treyarch's been known for: one step forward, two steps back. And yeah, it's essentially what I think about Black Ops. I'm gonna get more in-depth into the video, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So, the main three things about Black Ops: campaign, multiplayer, zombies. So I'm gonna divide up these impressions based on those three. Alright, so first off, let's start with the campaign. It's the easiest, we can get it out of the way fast. The campaign for Call of Duty Black Ops, I have to say, is the best campaign in Call of Duty history. And I'm being serious, you guys. Well, first things first, the main character, you actually interact with him. He actually has a voice. You actually learn a lot of history and backstory about your character. It's this guy, I'm sorry, I do not remember the name of the character. It's been a while since I played the campaign, but oh yeah, was it Mason? Yeah, it was Mason. And the entire story, you're reliving his flashbacks from what he's done as a soldier, and all this corruption and BS that happens throughout the game, which I'm not going to spoil since the story is pretty well woven, and I don't feel like spoiling for anyone because I can't say anything or without revealing too much. But the story is told through flashbacks, and it also has like these cutscenes in between that give backstory on what happened. And I think that you generally get more attached to the characters this way as opposed to in World at War and Modern Warfare 2, where you just have a debriefing sequence right before the mission. And honestly, after that load bar already finished uploading, I just skipped it because I couldn't care less about being debriefed. But in Black Ops, they just literally draw you into the story, and that's what I really like about it. It draws you in, it keeps you on the edge of your seat, and it just always makes you craving more to play the next chapter. And there's nothing really negative I have to say on the campaign. I think it was done pretty good. It's on top with one of the best first-person shooter campaigns, and there aren't a lot of them, but it's definitely on top. So a lot of people knocking on Black Ops saying the campaign is too short. It's longer than Modern Warfare 2. I say around 6-7 hours, depending on it, and it's just ridiculous on veteran. Don't even try playing on veteran because it's just fucking ridiculous. It's too hard. For me, anyway, without spending time on it. I mean, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 1, I don't know, I just could beat them easily on veteran, but on Black Ops, it's just something else. So that's enough about the campaign. Let's move on to the zombies, since yes, multiplayer takes a longer time to explain than zombies. So, zombies, here we go. Alright, now you guys know the only reason I still have World at War is because of Nazi Zombies. Nazi Zombies was put in literally as like a mini-game side thing, and nobody, even Treyarch or Activision, knew it would do that well. It's a simple horde type mode where you're just there to survive. And World at War, as they saw that it became popular, they started releasing DLC map packs where they expanded on that universe. And once it came to Black Ops, people were skeptical. Is it going to be in it? Is it not going to be in it? But, knowing Treyarch, and this is one of the biggest fan, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it's on the tip of my tongue. tongue, there we go. Nazi Zombies is one of the most coveted features to appear in Black Ops that Treyarch would be freaking dumb if they didn't put it in, because if the multiplayer fails, if the campaign fails, we always have Nazi Zombies to hang on to. But zombies essentially more or less the same. You go there, you survive, you kill zombies till you die with your teammates. And if it's not broke, don't fix it, but they actually added a lot of new interesting features in it. From the bat, you have 2 maps to play instead of 1. You have Kino der Toten, which includes the original Nazi zombie survivors from World at War, and you have the new map, which is called 5, also known as the Pentagon map, which, has Richard Nixon, Robert McNamara, JFK, and Fidel Castro just surviving in the Pentagon, killing zombies. And I've played on both maps, and I gotta say, Nazi Zombies this time around is way more of a challenge. Treyarch definitely listened to the fan community when they said the DLC map packs really, downgraded the difficulty and the zombies literally died in a couple hits. You really got to unload some clips to kill these zombies, and it's just so much harder. The maps, there's no real stable place to camp as there would be in the other games. Like, you literally have to move on the run every couple rounds, and you can't just stay in one area. And, you know, I like that, but then at the same time, it's kind of frustrating. I mean, there's so much more stuff to do, so many more places to go, and there's so many more challenges and to make Nazi zombies harder. Like in 5, for example, yes, teleporters return. They're free, but the Nazi zombies can use them as well. So, hey, that's one of the toughest things now, because zombies can take teleporters. You're no longer safe if you would teleport, because the zombies can come back and get you. And of course, you are going to be able to use the modern weapons, and then you can upgrade them. But upgrading, I don't know what it is, but zombies is just so much harder compared to World at War. I don't know, guys. Is this just me, or is it just in general harder? The highest I made it to was like 28. And, you know, usually, Nazi zombies, I make it to like 39, 40 sometimes. But this time around, it's crazy. Maybe I just need to play more, and then I'll get used to it. So that was campaign. Good. Zombies. Amazing. Let's move on to the multiplayer, where the majority of the negative criticism has been for Black Ops. You guys know how Call of Duty World at War itself was an upgrade from Modern Warfare's engine. Essentially, it's called COD 4 engine upgraded. This engine is essentially upgraded from World at War, which was upgraded from Call of Duty 4. So, of course, you're going to see some similarities between this engine and Modern Warfare 2's engine, because they're both from the same install base. They're both from the COD 4 engine. And, you know, people are saying it's just Modern Warfare 2's engine put like 50 years ago, and they're saying the graphics are shit, they're just terrible to look at. Personally, I thought the graphics were great. I didn't really see a problem with them. I mean, what is it with graphic whores nowadays that they have to complain about every single minute detail? Oh my god, the red dot sight is not visible enough. Oh my god, I can't see my clan tag symbol in my freaking gun. Oh my god, seriously, the Black Ops graphics are just horrible. Frankly, I didn't care about graphics in Black Ops. I thought they were good. They were good. So, can we just move on with our lives? Graphics don't make or break a gameplay. Graphics don't make or break a game. There we go. Games are about gameplay. Graphics are a plus. It's not going to determine if I buy a game or not. Seriously. So, the multiplayer is where, like I said, that philosophy, 1 step forward, 2 steps back, applies for Treyarch. Now, Modern Warfare 2, people thought that this game was essentially going to fix all the problems that happened in Modern Warfare 2. And while it did, it also introduced way more problems. Like, first off the bat, the servers to Black Ops. Oh my god, they are so freaking crap. Like, I don't know how many times I've been disconnected from a game, host migration for shit that wasn't even my fault. And it's not even funny, you guys. The servers for Black Ops, especially when it first came out, were absolute garbage. Now Treyarch's kind of like, oh, we gotta fix these servers, you know. And they've done it good on 360, but for PC and PS3, where's the love? Where's the love, Treyarch? Well, it's probably because Activision, you know, Activision and Microsoft are all lovey-dovey. So they're like, hey, put this out on 360 first. You can fix those problems later. I know that's not realistic, but that's just a joke me and a couple of my friends came up with. So that's the first problem I see, is the servers. The second problem, while they did balance out a lot of the guns, and a lot of guns are easier to use, they also really downgraded guns that didn't need to be downgraded. A lot of people from Modern Warfare 2 complained that the snipers and the shotguns and the grenades and nuke tubes are overpowered. So essentially what they did was they downgraded all of that. I mean, how often do you go into a game where you see people sniping or you see people with noob tubes? Honestly, I've gotten killed by a sniper 3 times. I've gotten killed by a noob tuber once. No frag kills yet by an opponent. Which, you know, I understand where Treyarch's coming from. They want to balance out the guns, but when you make snipers way too weak that nobody even wants to use them to get a kill, you know, it just kind of kills, because snipers, they have to be in every single game. They are a main part of a game. Battlefield has them. Halo has them. Every single first-person shooter game has to have snipers. And when you downgrade it to the point where nobody even wants to play it, even the hardcore snipers, then something's up with you, Treyarch. What else did I have to complain about? I think those are the only 2 main things I had. The servers and the snipers and all the weapons being downgraded and everything's out of flux. As far as the good points of the multiplayer that I'm really proud of and I think really sets the Call of Duty franchise forward, first thing is character customization. You can essentially character customize the way your character looks, what gear he has on, and also you can customize your gun. You can embed your clan tag, You can also customize the reticle on your red dot sight, so it can be either a cross, it can be a smiley face, it can be anything you want, really. And I think that's great. User customization, I mean, because I use custom red dots. I mean, it's easier for me to just have a circle instead of just having a dot. I don't know about you guys, but we've all got our custom reticles, and we all love them, enjoy them, you know? Yay, go away, yeah, whatever, who cares about reticles, yeah. But I think the character customization and those features, along with the new wager match mode and all these new game type modes they added, like sticks and stones and one gun, you know, the thing, I think those really set the franchise forward. But then the other things, like what they did with the multiplayer, they improved it, but then they're taking more steps back with the servers, the guns being out of flux, and yeah, that's really all I gotta say on the multiplayer. I thought that it was great, but at the same time, what happened, Treyarch, you know? This isn't the multiplayer we were expecting. But if I had to rate Call of Duty Black Ops from what I've played so far, I know my opinion's gonna change in the next couple of weeks. I just know it. I just know it's gonna change. I'd give it probably an 8.5. I mean, that's just my honest opinion. It really got up there. It would have got it a 9, but it's just the multiplayer just really kind of brought it down. That's what I'm rating it. This is in no way a review. The review is going to be done later where I'm going to go more in depth. But this is just my game impressions on Black Ops. So if any of you guys were here for the whole 11 minutes, yay, talk about Black Ops. And actually, post your constructive criticism, what you thought of Black Ops. Don't just come on here flaming saying, Black Ops is shit, Call of Duty Black Cocks. You know, I want to see honestly what you guys thought of the game. I thought it was good, but I thought it was just held back so much. So I'm NGS signing out. Catch you guys later.